I want to welcome everybody into Stacking the Box, a very special guest here for an exclusive interview with Miami Dolphins running back Raheem Mostert. Raheem, how are you doing on NFL trade deadline day? You're not going anywhere, but you're going to have a couple of new teammates.
Yeah, I'm doing great, and I haven't been able to digest what's been going on in regards to the trade aspect. And once I get done with all these interviews and stuff like that, man, I'm gonna go sit down and see what's been going on.
So the Dolphins today, first of all, you've got a new backfield mate because you are bringing in Jeff Wilson from your old stomping grounds in San Francisco. So he's coming in.
What? Seriously?
That's right. Yeah. There's a little breaking news for you, Jeff. That's right. You guys traded a 5th-round pick for Jeff Wilson. So he's going to be helping you out with Chase Edmonds going out to Denver.
What?
And you really.
Like I said, I've been out of the loop, so this is all new to me.
Chase is going to Denver. Jeff Wilson's coming to Miami, and Bradley Chubb is coming to Miami. So, I since I was able to break that for you, what are your initial thoughts on the guys you're bringing in Bradley Chubb and in Jeff Wilson?
Yeah, Bradley Chubb is a unbelievable player. First and foremost, I want to say I really appreciate Chase Edmonds. That's my brother for life. Me hearing this news is actually crazy. I didn't even find out until you told me, but Chase has been a great teammate. He's always been a good teammate of mine. These past couple months that I've been with him, and I hope all the best for him, honestly. I'm gonna definitely text him. I'm gonna actually call him after we get done with this and speak to him, on a personal level, because that's the type of guys that we are. But I'm excited for the opportunity for him. He's gonna do great things over there in Denver. And then Jeff Wilson, that's my guy. I'm excited to have him in the backfield with me back again. And then we'll see what Bradley Chubb is, man. I know that he's a hell of a player, so it's gonna be awesome to see what he can do, in regards to this defense.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you before all these trades happened. My initial line of thinking was you guys might have the fastest offense in the NFL. I think you do. I don't even know if it's arguable, right? With yourself and Tyreek and Jalen. Now you had Jeff Wilson to the mix. I mean, speed for days. How fun is it being part of that group where you guys line up? You're like, look, no matter what defense we're going to face, we can outrun you. We can outflank you no matter how you want to line up.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. You see what we're doing in this offense, man. We're putting up numbers. We're putting up, receiving yards and trying to get the rushing game going. It's just exciting to be in an offense like this, especially with these guys just making everything happen. So, we just got to see what it entails, week by week, and how defense is going to play us. We've been getting a lot of 2-man as of lately, though. So, I think they've been trying to double team both the receivers, and that just leaves other guys open. So, it's been a lot of fun.
What's it been like playing with Tyreek Hill? He comes over from Kansas City, huge trade, 5 draft picks going the opposite direction. Everybody was kind of curious. Okay, what is Mahomes going to be without Tyreek? What is Tyreek going to be without Mahomes? Well, it turns out both of them are just fine. Mahomes is putting up a huge year in KC, and Tyreek Hill is literally on pace to set a new record for single-season receiving yards, almost as 1,000 already. What do you see as his teammate just day in, day out?
Man, honestly, I see the reason why, we gave up draft picks for him. He's a great player, man. He's doing great things for this offense. We're putting him in a position to win, and he's doing a great job executing plays. So, to have him in the locker room and to have his energy and stuff like that, it only boosts guys around us even more, which is totally fun. And it also keeps it competitive. If you got him going up for 1,000 receiving yards, and Jalen Waddle's right behind him. So I mean, we got two receivers in the top 5 right now that are in in receiving yards, which is awesome to hear. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm curious your thoughts on Tua Tagovailoa. He came into the year, everybody wanting to see, okay, he's got Waddle, second year, he's got Tyreek, you come into the fold, you got an offensive guy and Mike McDaniel running the show. And it was like, okay, let's see. Like, what does he turn into? What is the best version of Tua? And of course, we may not see the best version of Tua for years. He's so young, but he has been excellent to this point when he's been on the field and he's been healthy. What has it been like for you getting to play alongside Tua here in your first couple games worth of experience with him?
Yeah, I watched Tua when he was in Alabama, and then transpiring over into the league, and the capabilities that he has. At first it was hard for me to witness, what he can do, but then now seeing him being able to go out there and make the proper throws, the guy throws dimes, you know what I mean? And I see why Jalen Waddle stood behind him in college and even in the pros. And I see why Tyreek said the things he did, in the offseason, because the guy is accurate and not too many people, wanted to believe it. So for him, I think he's just taking that as a challenge and he's trying to beat those people, that challenge him, I guess you could say. And he's doing it in a humble way by just going out there and just playing him and being himself, being his best self on Sundays. So
What's it been like with Mike McDaniel being the head coach now? You obviously know him back from when you guys were together in San Francisco when he was an assistant under Kyle Shanahan. Has he changed at all as a head coach? Has he been the exact same guy? I mean, and who is Mike McDaniel? I got to know him a little bit, talking to him at the combine. Really interesting cat. I'm curious your perspective of him.
yeah, no, Mike hasn't changed, which is crazy. He's always been the same Mike. Even when I met him back in 2000, what was it, 17? Yeah, 2017 when they came to the Niners. 'Cause I was there a year before them, but yeah, he's been the same. Same Mikey, man. Quirky guy, but humble and is handling business the right way. Which is awesome to see. He just transpires that into being a head coach.
So you are working with Oral B today in Crest to talk about a serious issue in the United States, which is making sure that every child is able to brush their teeth correctly and have the opportunity to make sure they practice good oral hygiene. And it's called the Closing America's Smile Gap. And I was just curious if you could give a little bit more information, a little more background as to why you decided to work with Oral B and Crest in this regard.
Yeah, so today is National Brush Day. And so for each product purchased this month, Crescent Oral B will be donating a product to a child that's in need. And that's something that I resonated with. When they presented the opportunity to me, I had a conversation with them and told them a little bit about my background. Growing up, I didn't have the best oral care or dental hygiene. I didn't really even know what a dentist was until later on in my life. So and I didn't have I didn't have access to a toothbrush until I was a little bit older. I was using my finger at times to brush my teeth and or even using an older toothbrush, which wasn't, that's still not good. And even mouthwash, I use that as a substitute. But yeah, it resonated with me, me being a father of three, man. I want to show them what it's like to, to give back and to give back at a early age, you know what I mean? With kids and stuff like that don't have the best access, and what better way than to partner with Oral B and Crest to do these things that definitely could change the way society sees the future for the kids, man, honestly.
It's a great thing to do. It's a great initiative. Everybody should check it out and get involved. I'm curious, by the way, you said you have 3 kids. How old are your kids?
So my oldest is 3, and then I have a 2-year-old and then a soon to be 5-month-old.
Oh, congratulations. I got a 7-month-old. It turned 7 months tomorrow. I get it. You got a 5-year-old and a 7-month-old. Did you guys go trick-or-treating yesterday?
We did. We definitely did. We all dressed up as firefighters. My wife was the flame, and then my 5-month-old, he was a little Dalmatian. We had like a little Dalmatian outfit for him. So
nice. You had the you get the parent tax out of it. You get a few free candies for yourself.
Oh yeah, I definitely do. My kids
Okay.
can't eat all that candy. I gotta set a limit. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
You got to take care of their teeth. Limit the sugar for those kids. Hey,
exactly.
Thank you, Raheem Mostert of the Miami Dolphins, with a couple of new teammates that he was apparently told about on this podcast. So broke a little bit of news to Raheem. Hey, thank you so much for joining us, man. Best of luck this season. Seems like the Dolphins have a really good shot to make some noise in a pretty wide open AFC there with Kansas City and Buffalo. So thanks so much, man, and best of luck.
Thank you. I appreciate you, man. You have a good one, man.
You too, Raheem. Take care.